All right, starting on the outside, here's kind of a look at the lot. I'm getting maybe a tiny bit of road noise from people driving back or driving by, but nothing insane. Shed there, another shed there. Birds are chirping. Pretty secluded back here. The roof looks like it's kind of nearing the end of its life. I can't say exactly, and it's probably hard to see. Wood siding looks to be in pretty good condition. They painted up in the soffits. I noticed maybe a little bit of moisture in the back in the soffits. I can show that to you when I get there. Here's your entry. Put these keys down. So this is kind of one of the living areas here. Decent size. It's laminate flooring, but I'm not seeing it coming up or anything, so it looks to be in decent condition. Here's the hallway into the primary. We got 2 storage. Little cabinets here in the hallway. And here's one of the bathrooms. There's it looks like it could use a regrouting. It was done quite a long time ago. One of your showers here. Looks fine. The tile's a little bit dated. It's a full bath. Into the primary. Again, the laminate in here, but it seems to be in pretty good shape. Sometimes we can see it not installed correctly. Here's the closet. Pretty spacious. Walk-in closet. Windows are in good shape. I haven't seen any failed seals on any. Into the primary bath. Seems well cared for. I'm not seeing much deferred maintenance. Just a shower here. There's that again in your primary. It's a pretty good size. I can't tell if that's kind of looks to be a king size bed for reference. Plenty of room. This floor plan kind of does a wrap around. So I'll kind of go through another circle. Here's another bedroom. Flooring's in decent shape. I believe this is hardwood. Maybe the only hardwood in the house. Another bedroom, closets. Trim's in good shape, windows look good. Popcorn ceiling. Doesn't look terrible. And it's popcorn throughout. So you can see all the way up there, it's popcorn. And then this is kind of one of the other living areas as we wrap around. Little desk here, into the kitchen. And heading out back. There's a fireplace. Seems to be wood burning fireplace. I'm not sure how much use it's gotten. Looks like they redid the mantle. And then here's your kitchen right here. It's dated. The interior of the cabinets is actually in pretty good condition. So if you didn't like the faces, you could always put new faces to the cabinets on there, because this is fine. GE and Samsung appliances. Frigidaire fridge. This could kind of be a little dining area if you wanted it to be, but they have their kind of main dining area dedicated right here. A little light up there. Ceilings are vaulted. Into the laundry room. Spacious. A little bit extra storage there. And then into the garage. A little extra fridge in there. I believe it said mower and fridge convey at 0 value, so those would stay if you wanted them. A little bit of shelving. I guess you could, it's a 2-car garage. Maybe a little bit tight, but it's a 2-car garage. And I'll kind of circle you back around here. Some nice staging, kind of a second living area. Or you can make it your primary living area. It's a little more spacious than the other one, but I'll kind of take you guys for another circle. Little coat closet at the entry. So again, going back in a circle, there's the primary. And a bathroom off of it, full bath. And then your furnace is in here. Last serviced a few months ago, which is good. I believe in May. Again, kind of wrapping around in a circle. This is smaller than the other living area, so it might not be your primary living area. And then heading out back. Overall, it seems like the home has been cared for well. I'm not seeing a ton of deferred maintenance. This is kind of what I was talking about up in the soffit here. That should probably be painted, primed and painted. It looks like they just recently did that out front, but you can kind of see maybe a little bit of evidence of moisture, which isn't super uncommon. This is a Trex type product, which is good. It might actually just be Trex. It's in good condition, lasts a long time. Trim around the windows looks good. It's kind of like a little fenced off patio, pretty secluded. The neighbors are right over there, but they can't really see into here. So it's pretty private out back. Decent yard, decent amount of room. There's a shed. I don't have a key to that shed. I might have already said that. Yard extends over there. There's the roof again. It looks like since there's all these pine trees, you'll have to get up there after it's windy and blow off your roof. Probably it's collecting a little bit. And I don't think that roof has much life left. 5 years. It's just tough. I'm not an expert. It's tough to say, but it doesn't look new. Kind of wrapping around. Could use some paint on the trim up here. Might be hard to see, but it just looks a little bit weathered. It doesn't look like it's like moisture's getting into it or anything, but you can kind of see it on the trim there. Some paint needed. Foundation looks good from the outside. There's your access to the crawl. Heat pump. Pretty sure that's a heat pump. Something scurrying in over here. I don't know if they were using this as a little area for dumping or kind of some stairs leading to nothing there. Maybe you could put a fire pit or something back here. Really can't see the neighbors. It's pretty secluded. Hear the birds chirping. It's peaceful. Again, just a little bit of road noise. Nothing terrible. Yeah, see, looks like they repainted that, but they didn't repaint the side that seems to be getting the most weather over here as far as the trim goes. Kind of wrapping around again. It's a nice lot. I believe it's over an acre, and I don't know where the exact property lines are, but a decent amount of it seems pretty usable. Kind of a little private drive-in right there. There's another separate road over there. I'm not sure where that leads, but I'll drive out on the way out and let you guys know. Maybe some paint needed up on those trim boards. But overall, the interior looks nice. I didn't see a bunch of deferred maintenance, maybe some grout and everything like that. And I'll kind of just show you the entry again. And those vaulted ceilings, coat closet. that leads into the little tiny dining area and the kitchen around the left, and then it loops around.